Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Crimson Desert video. Today we're back at it in the Abyss. This time we're at the Loop of Life. There's a few puzzles we need to do in order to solve this, but no worries, I got your back. I'm gonna walk through you step by step so you can get it done today. You know what to do. Lego! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Before you get to the Loop of Life, there's a whole bunch of different areas you're gonna have to unlock first. Check out that video starting right there, the starting point, and then you need to make your way over here. But I got all the videos posted on the channel. You're good to go. I got your back. Now, on the back end side of the Sanctorium of Darkness will be the next area to get us to the lovely loop. All right, we know what to do right here. We have these terminals we need to use our Oxygen Force on. We hit L3 on PlayStation to use our claw. And then with the D-pad spinning around till it turns blue, it's going to open up all these terminals that will lead us all the way over there to the right, which is the Loop of Life. Now, we do have a small little pathway we can take up, but instead we're going to be using our first jump. We're going to be jumping up, double jumping and hitting R3, and then floating up. This is what we're going to do all the way until we get to the next area. So let me speed things up as we get over there. Okay, as we make our way up to this top right here, there's just one more jump that we need to do before we get to the teleportation device. So make your way up here to the top. You can use the small little jumps over there, but it's just much more easier to use force jump. Go ahead, double jump and use your Oxygen Force to boost you up and glide on over to the teleportation device. Now, after we finish teleporting, it will bring us to the next area, which is super close by the next fast travel point in the Loop of Life. So we pretty much are almost here, my dude. We just need to turn around and head to the Loop of Life. Now, the Loop of Life is a little bit confusing, but it's also easy. All right, we just need to place down a whole bunch of computer chips to get these lovely loops of life spinning. Now, the first one is going to already be in place for us. All we have to use is our force jump and force palm down to push it in place. Now you see a little blue chip over here. We're going to be using these chips to activate all of the different loops that will lead us up to the next abyss. All right, first one, super easy. Grab it with your claw, Oxygen Force, jump on top of that bad boy, double jump up, force palm down, boom, it's in place. Now, once you get these things to start spinning, well, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to traverse across these because they're going to be going in the opposite direction where you need to go, at least at first. Okay, so what do? Right over here is going to be another blue chip. We're going to use this blue chip and we're going to float it up into the air right at this small little spire where you see there's an entrance. That entrance, that opening is where the next blue chip is. Now we're going to use this blue chip. We're going to place it down over there. And then we're going to open that door up and then use the blue chips to get the other two lips going. But before we do that, we need to get this as close as possible to that door right there. Okay, now that it is in place, go ahead and run up this loop. We're going to do our Oxygen Force jump and we're going to jump up and glide over there. Just make sure you have enough space to do that. So run back, make sure you time it just right, and you can glide on over there. If you don't have enough stamina, you'll have enough to grab onto the side and climb up as well, so you should be good to go. All right, now that we are here, let's grab this blue chip and put it in place. We're gonna once again use our Oxygen Force, L3 on PlayStation, to use the claw. To bring it on over here, you can push, you can pull it. We're gonna pull it towards us, place it down. You see the green leaves around it? That means it's perfectly in place. Go ahead, double jump, Oxygen Force jump again, hitting R3 and it's in place. This will release the door, so to speak, for us to get the next blue chip. Now we can't get in there, but we can use our claw to pull it out. So use your Oxygen Force once again to pull this claw out. And now we're going to go ahead and float this up all the way up here. Now at the next loop, there's actually two different terminals that we need these blue chips for. So we're actually going to grab this one and pull it off. Now, it can be a little wonky to pull this off. I'm not gonna lie, but I think I figured out how to do it. And this is strictly by luck, all right? What I did is I ended up pressing L2 and R2 at the same time, and pulling it, and the controller started to rumble and it snatched off. I was trying to push or pull it with the L2 or the R2 and to the left, to the right, up, down, and it wasn't working. It wasn't until I did that, it might be a thing, to help pull it off a little bit easier for you and for everybody. So if you're watching this video and you want to know how to pull it off easy, that is what I did. I held down L2 and R2. I'm not sure what it's going to be on a PC, but I held those together and the controller started to rumble and I hit up and pulled it off, and it was just super simple. All right, now that we have that off, go ahead, float it up there as well. We're going to be using both of these chips to power up the next loop. Let's do this. Once again, we're going to be using our force jump, double jumping and hitting R3 for oxygen force to float over to the next loop. Okay, now that we are over here, it's time to grab the chips. First blue chip, we're going to pull it up over here and we're going to go down to the right hand side and float it up to the next and last loop. This is the last one that we need to place. We're going to just float it over here to the top here. We're going to be back. Reason why I'm doing this first is because, once again, like I said previously, once you start these small little loops to start moving, they're going to be moving in the opposite direction. It makes it really harder for you to traverse. And since we need to move that blue chip up there, it'll be even harder for us to do it once this starts moving. So it just saves you a little bit of time as far as getting things done for the next loop. So we're just setting ourselves up for success, essentially. All right, so grab the next blue chip, place it down over here, wait for the the green leaves to turn green, jump on top of it, use oxygen force, double jump, hit R3, push it down in place. Now it's starting to move. Now we're almost done. Now all we have to do is run up over here and place the other one in place, and we pretty much are done. There's one more thing I want you to pay attention to, but yeah, we'll walk you through that when we get there. All right, here we go. Now you just need to jump over here, grab this blue chip and place it in place. Once again, we're going to use our force jump. That's what I like to call it. Using double jump, oxygen force 3 times, hitting R3 3 times. Float us over here to the last loop of life puzzle. Now that we have the blue chip already in place, everything's super easy. Now, if you didn't do it this way, otherwise you would have to use this blue chip, claw, and move with the turning loop. I'm not saying it's going to be hard or anything. It just saves you a little bit of time doing it this way. Okay, now spin it around, place it in place. The green leaves are over there. Jump on top of it, double jump, hit R3, force popping down, and you are good to go. And voila, just like that. There's one more thing we need to do. Now, I've actually died twice doing this for whatever reason. One, I don't know what happened. I double jumped over here, floated over towards it, and it just pushed me off. I don't know why. The second time I did this, I said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to float over there, and then I'm going to climb down. All right, so that's what I did. You can float over here and float right onto it if you are that dude. Me, after I died the first time, I wasn't messing around. So come back over here to this side, and then you can hit L3 to cling. Here's the issue. Your stamina. You can actually screw yourself out of this. Hit resist, hit R3, and you're good to go. Let the animation go. Let loose of your controller, and you're good to go. I was still holding down the hold button, and yeah, my stamina ran out, and I failed. But I just completed the loop of life, so fortunate for me, I was good to go. I just needed to float back over there and it was good. So keep that in mind. Don't run out of stamina when you hit that last little terminal. All right. Now that we have completed the loop of life, we're good to go. We're one step closer to get our fire abilities, which I will have in the next one. But for right now, that's pretty much going for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Game, upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So once again, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.